Hello guys, today I'm going to read about fireworks, written by Elizabeth Austin. Alright, introduction. The celebration began on a tiny island in the Pacific Ocean. Then, as Earth turned, midnight arrived in Sydney, Australia. Australia. Rings of fire exploded over the city's famous Opera House. Firecrackers popped in Hong Kong. Skyrockets flew over Bombay. The Egyptian pyramids, and Moscow. And yeah, Moscow is in Russia, I guess. The Eiffel Tower shot bright sparks from its top like foam from a champagne bottle. Mexico City and Chicago were lit red, gold, and green. All around the world, fireworks welcomed the New Year celebration. Fireworks combine science and art to create some of the most beautiful displays ever seen. The makings and launching of fireworks is called pyrotechnics. In most cases, this dangerous craft is still performed by hand. Families pass down secret fireworks and making skills and formulas from generation to generation. History of fireworks. No one is sure when fireworks first shot into the sky, but we do know that it happened in China over 1,000 years ago. Legend says that the Chinese cook accidentally created a gunpowder by mixing ingredients in his kitchen. Chinese people packed this explosive black powder into bamboo or paper tubes. The powder shot fire out of the tubes, much like Roman candles do today. Some discovered that if a wooden carving was placed on the top of the gunpowder, the carving would shoot into the sky. One carving of the dragon ever had gunpowder in its mouth. The dragon seemed to spray fire as it flew. The secret of the gunpowder passed through countries in the Middle East and then on to Europe. But it was mostly used in weapons to fire cannons and guns. Often, armies shot the cannons to celebrate a victory. Different countries began mixing certain chemicals with gunpowder to create brighter flashes, louder bangs, and colors. The Italians soon became famous for their colorful displays. The Grussi family, now living in the United States, continues the Italian tradition of fireworks mastery. How fireworks are made. All fireworks start with gunpowder. To create colors, fireworks makers combine special chemicals with the gunpowder. These chemicals burn with different color flames. Surprisingly, most of these chemicals are kinds of salt. They may also mix flakes of metals with the gunpowder. When powder explodes, these flakes become glowing hot, creating a shower of sparks. Different chemicals burn with different colors. Copper, the metal of pennies, burns blue-green. The same color change happens, only much more slowly, to pennies when they turn green. This is why the Statue of Liberty, which is made of copper, turns green. So normally the copper is just like brown, like the color some sort of like brown. Alright. This chart below lists some other chemicals and the colors they produce. So here's some fireworks chemicals. Here are the chemical. Copper salt's effect is blue. Strontium salt's chemical red effect, sodium chemical, yellow effect, barium nitrate chemical, green effect, potassium perchlorate chemical effect, makes loud booms effect. Fireworks cause sound because the intense heat expands the air around the fireworks. The air is pushed outward in a wave. Your ear picks up this wave as a loud sound. Sometimes your chest and feet can also feel the waves vibrating. This is the same way that lightning creates thunder. The whistles come from the hot gases combustion creates. Fireworks makers put tiny paper whistles inside the shells. When the star combusts, the hot gas blow the whistles, creating the sound. Fireworks makers roll the colored or sparkling gunpowder into small balls called stars. Some stars are a single star color, while others are layered with different colors. They pack the star inside stiff paper shells. Hundreds of stars can fit in one shell. If the firework maker packs the stars in a globe shape, the fireworks will explode in a globe of fire. If he or she packs in star shape, it will explode into the star. And if he or she packs it in smiley faces, it will explode into a fire smiley faces. Yeah. Sometimes each star has its own paper tube. The tube forces the stars to shoot away from the main firework in streaks of light. And sometimes the shell is packed solid with powder that creates a single flash and a huge bang called solid. At the center of every shape is a ball of gunpowder called a bursting charge. The bursting charge explodes like a firecracker. It lights the stars and sends them up into the sky. The last part of the shell is the lift charge. This is the container of powder that will shoot the entire shell high into the sky. Usually, the lift charge is ordinarily called gunpowder, but sometimes it creates a stream of colors as the fireworks rises. Alright. So here's the number 1. A shell is packed with chemical powders. 2. The fuse ignites chemicals that combust. 3. The heat produces pressure inside the shell. And finally, 4. The shell burst. Did you know combustion is a scientific term for burning or exploding? Almost all combustion requires oxygen. A flame under the glass dome will soon go out when it uses up all the oxygen. Gunpowder has oxygen right in it, which makes it extra flammable. Combustion also makes the air around it expand or grow larger. When the gunpowder combusts inside the shell, the inside the shell expands, forcing the shell to burst open. Alright. Each firework has a special of fuses that controls when the firework explodes. The first fuse, called a leader, lights the lift charge, sending the firework flying. The lift charge then lights a time fuse. The material of the time fuse burns at a steady rate. The fireworks makers know just how long to cut the fuse so it burns until the shell is at the right height. The time fuse then set off the bursting charge. Sometimes a shell will have smaller shells inside it. In that case, the bursting charge lights more time fuses. Alright. These will set off the smaller shells once they are right distant away from the main shell. Creating the show. What the heck? It could take up to 2 days to set up a 20-minute fireworks show. First, everything must be designed on a diagram. Each shell will be fired in a specific order, and everything must be set up so that each one goes in turn. Workers begin by building batteries or wooden racks. If the shell is nearly water, the batteries are put on a boat safely away from the crowd. Sometimes batteries sit on the sides of the building, such as the Washington Monument or the Eiffel Tower. Each battery holds a group of metal tubes called motors. Each motors have one shell. It shoots the shell the way a cannon shoots a cannonball. All the motors are numbered according to the diagram. The finished shells are also numbered. When they arrive on the site, they are carefully placed in the correct motors. Workers connect the shell leaders, or main fuses to electrical matches. And each electric match is connected to the firing panel, which is the control panel for the whole show. In the past, the fireworks maker had to push the button on the panel to get each match to light. He or she had to pay close attention in order to avoid mistakes. Today, most firing panels are computerized. Everyone checks the fuse connection, the placement of the shells and motors, and the firing order. Then they check them again. A mistake could set the fireworks off incorrectly, ruining the show and possibly even injure the people. Wow. On the night of the show, the crew puts on helmets, goggles, and fireproof clothing. This gear protects the workers from falling sparks, ash, and paper. The workers stay close by to make sure nothing goes wrong. But once the switch is flipped, the computer takes over and begins lighting the matches. The show explodes in the shower of color and sound. Computer firing panels have become so precise that fireworks can be set to music. The designer listens to the music over and over, imagining where to put a purple fountain, a golden blast, or flashes and crashes. The firing panel is programmed to light the shells in time with the music. Fireworks safety. Fireworks explode, and explosion can be deadly. Fireworks injure about 10,000 people every year in the United States alone. Firecrackers can blow off a hand. Sparklers can send a glowing hot spark of metal into someone's eye. And illegally stored fireworks can cause devastating fires. In addition, fireworks can cause smoke and noise, and they often terrify animals and alarm people. Many states have laws against using fireworks. Those laws exist to protect people. Storing, or selling illegal fireworks can lead to arrest, fine, or even jail. It's best to leave fireworks to trained professionals. If you do watch fireworks, be sure to follow these safety tips. 1. Always watch from a safe distance and never approach the fireworks. Never pick up a debris from the fireworks. It may still contain explosive gunpowder. Bring ear protection. Long ear Exposure to loud noise can damage your hearing. Never ever light fireworks yourself. If consumer the fireworks are illegal in your state, always have an adult light them. Have water handy to put out any fires or sparks. Alright, and that's the end of the book.
Good job.
I feel like I like fireworks. So there you go. Right, and that's all for today's video, and see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Goodbye.